Hi guys, no one is here. Today I will be showing you the hottest and newest collectible card game, Shiba Eternity. As always, a short disclaimer first. At the time of the filming, the game is still in closed testing, so things are bound to change before it is released. And most importantly, do not try to download it. It is only available to select testers, and any supposed Shiba Eternity apps out there are a scam designed to hurt you in the most devious ways.
All you've brought us is fleas and trouble and pain and itching and rash and pain and fleas and itching and pain. So much pain! So much pain!
On this positive note, let's begin. Today I'm going to show you the very basics of the game. For this I have erased my game to show you how it will look like at the beginning. And actually your game will look like somewhat different because now there is no tutorial, so it looks something else. But still the whole mechanics is the same, so you will be able to see what it will be like. Now this is the start. We have to create a new account, or we can log in using the existing account if we have one. So let's just try something. No one, that's me. Prayosha is talking to us, and then you can read it if you like. Actually, there's gonna be a very rich lore behind the game, which will tie everything up and they will lead up to into the metaverse. So we are very curious to see what it's gonna be. And this is my first Shiboshi. The Shiboshis are created randomly from the trades, but in the game there will be whole 10,000 Shiboshis that have been released. So if you own one, then you have a good chance of getting eventually yours as well. I hope that I will get mine soon. So, this is how the Shiboshis are created. You can either click through each of the traits to see what rarity you got. So this is the tail, which seems just regular. This is the claws, this is rare. Then the eyes. Oh my god, I have a legendary trait. It's very nice. Very nice. So it's overall it's a rare Shiboshi with 3 rare traits and 1 legendary. These are its skills. So you can pick the one you like in the options, I will show you later. And each skill you can see does different things. Depending on your deck and your play style, you can choose whichever works best. There's quite a lot of things for the strategy. So now these are the different fighting styles. As you level up, more will be available, and then the decks will have different cards for each fighting style. So the first one is a Trophias. It's an all-round up style, so it's good for the beginners. So we have no choice but to accept this one, and then we see that the cards which we get to play with. As you can see here on the cards, the red number is the stamina or health, if you like. The yellow one is the attack. And then the top left corner 5 is the number of energy which you need to play this card. Once we start the proper game, I will show you how the energy works. And straight away we are taken into the game. So the first coin is flipped and the game decides who goes first, you or the opponent. So this time I'm going first, so I get to choose 3 cards. If I'm going second, I get to choose 4 cards. So when I choose the cards, I try to choose with increasing energy consumption, so that each level I can play some card. And I got a very convenient 1 energy card which I can play straight away. So to play the card, you pick it. You can see it if you hold the finger on the card, it will appear big and you can read what it does. If you keep pushing the screen and then pulling the finger left or right, you can move between the cards. And then don't forget, on the right hand side you can see the end turn, and there is a timer which gives a time for us to pick the cards and play. And then on the left there is the heart, which can heal. This is the skill which costs 1 energy, so I can either play a card or I could heal, but I have no cards played yet, so I have nothing to heal. It would add 1 more life to the card. So I have placed my card. Once it's placed, usually it cannot attack straight away. It can attack from the next turn, unless there is a special card. So we just click end turn and wait for the opponent to go. So it has the same card. If you've noticed, the first round we had just 1 energy, and this round we have 2, and then every consecutive round will increase the energy by 1. So round 3 will have 3 energy, round 4, 4, and so forth. So now we have 2 cards to pick from, either this one, deal 5 damage split among enemy fighters, or this one. Because the opponent's card has just 2 lives, the red one, it will be a waste to deal 5 damage. So instead we will go with this card. Now you see it has a shield, so when someone attacks it first time, it will destroy all the damage, and then from the second attack it will be hurt. And now we will attack ourselves. We pick the card with our finger, hold it, and then we can choose either to attack this card or this card, because the enemy card has 2 attack and 2 lives. If we attacked it, it would hurt us the same as much damage as we would deal to it, and then they cancelled out and were destroyed. So what I prefer is, when you have a chance, you just attack the enemy Shiboshi, and when the enemy hits, it destroys the both cards, but the Shiboshi had damage. As you can see on the top right corner, the enemy Shiboshi shows their energy current and also their lives. And slightly to the left of the Shiboshi is a skill which is equipped for them. So we attack the Shiboshi again. And now we have 3 energy, so we can choose either this one, fighter card. This card gives us our Shiboshi a chance to attack. And then this card deals 5 damage, which is also excessive for now. So let's show you how our Shiboshi can attack. So we pick this card. And you can see now on the bottom left corner there are the nunchucks. They have 3 attacking power and 2 lives. It means that they can be used twice. Oh, now I missed my time, so the opponent goes. They healed my fighter. So now we place a new fighter. And we can attack with a Shiboshi. Now, in case you use your Shiboshi to attack. If you attack the card, the fighter, on the deck, it will deal the damage which is shown in the yellow line. So our bottom left corner, you see it will attack with 3. So it will destroy it, but the fighter will deal us 4 damage, which is not good. So it's better to attack the enemy Boshi instead, because it doesn't deal the damage back. And then we have 1 energy left. We can heal our fighter, add him 1 more life. So we select our fighter. And there it is, we've got 1 extra life. It's still, when the opponent will attack, it will kill it because it has 4 attack and we only 3 lives. There's... oh, okay, we got lucky. You know why? Because this card had an arrow at the top, it means it has a deflect. So the first attack which lands on it returns back to the attacker. Now the second attack would kill it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the card with the speedy, you see it has energy, it can attack twice, but we will see it in the next turn. For now we can attack the Shiboshi and also use our guy. You see we got 1 life left, so we got 1 attack left. We use it and it's gone. Okay, it's end of our turn now. Okay, now it's a good time to use this attacking card. Deal 5 damage to them on enemy fighters, because they have 3 lives, so both of them will die. And we still have 4 energy. We can use this one. You see the cards with the eager can attack straight away, but only enemy fighters. They cannot attack the enemy Boshi. As you can see, I'm trying it, nothing happens. But this one can attack. Now we can kill this guy. It deals 5 damage, so it has 4 life, it will be dead. We can also use 1 energy to add 1 extra life to one of our cards. It's not stuck. Okay, so we just attack the enemy Boshi for now. As I have said in the beginning, this is still the testing stage, so once the game is over, I will report it to the developers and they can look at the issue. Now that's a big card. It costs 8 energy, but it has 6 attack and 6 defenses. And you can see the enemy Shiboshi now on the bottom right corner has their own nunchucks. So the enemy Boshi will be attacking very soon. Now we play our cards. And basically he's almost dead. The next turn we're gonna kill it because it has 4 lives left. And we have way more attacks. As you can see, next to the life there is just 1 life left and 1 shield. So one of the cards which it played has given it a shield. So basically it just equals like 2 lives. until we have more attacks, so it will die now and we will get our first one. And we get experience on the left. You see how much you need to level up till the next level. And then you also have different quests which give you extra experience, and the... let me just tell you what his name is, so I don't say it incorrectly. The Kibble. So at the moment I have 0, but once you level up you will start gaining more and more. You use these bones to create new Shiboshis. And like in many other games, you have chests. So we have won the game. So this time we have received a regular chest. We can click it and start unlocking it. So the timer has started. So in 4 hours we'll be able to open it, and we might get some kibble out of it and also a few cards. Now we can either play another game or we can browse. So this is our deck. Here you can see the cards we have now. In total you can have 30 cards per deck. And there is the autofill function, which creates a deck automatically out of the cards which you have, up to the system which thinks best cards work. Then there are trade cards, I have none at the moment. Now, Shiboshi powers. This is where I told you they have the different powers, and here you can pick the one you like. So we just have by default the first one, Swift Healing, which gives one fighter with 1 stamina to the fighter, which we pick. Then there is the attacking one, the Ancient Instinct, it gives 1 attack. Then the fast development and the slapstick. So each Boshi will have different powers depending on the traits which they have. And then you can also pick the card backs. There are some card backs to purchase at the shop as well. Quite nice looking ones. So if you want to pimp your deck, you can purchase one of those. Or if you really want to stand out, you can purchase all of them. They look really cool. Then, to speed up your process, you can also purchase the kibble, some packs. I have already did a video about opening a lot of packs and a lot of cards, but for the purpose of this video, I have started a new account so you can see how it will look like from the start. And that's basically it. You can see that the playing is quite easy. It's quite easy to learn, but hard to master. So once you get more decks, more fighting styles, it will be much more cards to choose from and to master. And then each deck has own counter deck. So you have to choose wisely, and then there is no guarantee that you make a perfect deck which will be able to conquer everyone, because there is always a counter deck which can be played against you. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and now I'm gonna tell you goodbye, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe, and next time we'll look more in depth into the mechanics of the game. Take care.